Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over the Rockstar Punched TMGS Tropical Berry. It's not the brandiest new one from Rockstar, but it is relatively new. I just hadn't had a chance to get my hands on it yet. I'll tell you more about that coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And if you would like to get early access to my Tuesday videos and show more support for the channel, I do offer channel memberships. You can hit the join button or click on the link in the pinned comment for more information. And in today's video, we're going over the Rockstar Punched TMGS Tropical Berry. This is one of the newer releases from Rockstar, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it because it is actually an AMPM exclusive and there aren't any AMPMs near me. Therefore, a big thank you and shout out to Energy Drink Josh on Instagram and Twitter. He posts pictures of energy drinks almost every single day on his Instagram page and Twitter page. So be sure to check him out. You are bound to see something you haven't seen before. Be sure to give him a follow, and while you're there, don't forget to give me a follow too, because Josh just surpassed me in followers on Instagram, so congratulations to Josh for achieving that. But I would also like to get my numbers up a little bit on Instagram too, because Josh and I, we've had a running battle going back and forth for a while now. It's a little friendly competition, but as friendly as it is, I want more than him. But thank you again to Josh, I appreciate it. And I believe this is the second TMGS Josh has sent me because like I said, it wasn't AMPM exclusive. And I remember the first time I did it, the can said TMGS, and I was confused because one of my favorite Rockstar drinks is the TMGS. It's actually really popular in the line. A lot of people love it. I am guessing that it is one of the most sold drinks from Rockstar because it's so delicious. And that's the Tangerine Mango Guava Strawberry, shortened down to TMGS. So I was confused why they had hashtag TMGS on the last can, but come to find out that is the AMPM slogan, which is too much good stuff. So it only seemed fitting that their slogan was too much good stuff, and Rockstar's top selling drink is the TMGS. So they decided that they're gonna do a few collabs with each other, which all good and well for them, but I don't have any AMPMs near me. So AMPM, if you're listening, come to Massachusetts. The southeastern Massachusetts is good, or any place in Rhode Island. Rhode Island is a small enough state that if you have one, everyone in Rhode Island will flock to you. It's true. I will be waiting. Until then, I need to rely on Energy Drink Josh to send me these AMPM exclusives. That being said, just a few quick stats about this drink. This drink has 250 calories in it, and they are going to be giving you, because they're so kind, they are so generous, they're going to be giving you a whole whopping 61 carbs from 61 grams of added sugar. Yes, 61 grams of added sugar in this can. And you really don't need to know what else is in the can, because basically it's a Rockstar energy drink with tons of sugar, but I guess I can tell you that it has 100% of your daily value of your top 4 B vitamins. I mean, I'll put a picture here of the nutrition facts for you, but it's not gonna tell you much except, hey, I got lots of sugar, so drink me. Let's taste it out. And here is the can. And the punchline is basically each flavor is supposed to be similar to a fruit punch flavor with a little twist on it. This one is tropical berry, so you're gonna have a bit of berry flavoring, a bit of tropicalness, as opposed to your straight on fruit punch. But just like most of the other companies, they do have a couple of different lines. They also have the Rockstar Juiced line, where they put a little bit of juice in the drink. They have their Pure Zero line, which is zero sugar. And pretty much just like Monster, they're branching out with all these different lines so that they can release more and more drinks. I did say let's taste it out, right? Okay. I've got a nice berry color going on there. All right, so we got another interesting one going on here. I'm guessing when you start out with a punched kind of line, you're gonna have this sort of fruit punch kind of feel to it. And for me personally, I'm not really much of a fruit punch kind of person. So whenever it comes to these punched lines, I'm usually kind of skeptical because you're gonna have your base of a fruit punchy kind of flavor, and then they add in some other stuff. This is in that same category of being sort of similar to a fruit punch for its base, but when you first drink it, you do definitely get a punch of this blueberry flavor. Punch of this blueberry flavor, yeah. I always refer to the punch of flavor, but yeah, you get a punch of this blueberry kind of flavor. And I'm specifying blueberry because in a lot of drinks that say berry in them, you sometimes get a mix of berries like blueberry and raspberry, blackberry, but I can actually specifically taste like the blueberry in this one. But then once you get that powerful blueberry flavor, this other flavor starts to come in, and I'm guessing that is the tropical flavor, but whatever it is, it's really taking away from that blueberry flavor that I'm liking in the drink and replacing it with this sort of not so great flavor of whatever they're considering tropical to be. Now, tropical is pretty straightforward. You know you're gonna get sort of a citrus feel out of tropical. You're gonna get sort of either pineapple or orange or some other citruses in there. So maybe hints of lemon, lime or something, or even like your exotic fruits like a guava or a mango, something like that. You're getting tropical fruits out of it. But tropical is usually pretty standard for what flavors are in tropical, and they're getting away from that standard by giving you flavors that I don't know what flavors they are, but they're not your typical tropical flavors, and I really think it's really pulling away from that berry flavor. So they're switching it up a little bit. They're trying to break some of the rules. They're trying to give you some tropical, and they're trying to give you some berry inside of a fruit punchy kind of mix, thinking, oh, maybe people won't notice that we're mixing these two opposite flavors because we're adding it to a fruit punch. But I'm not sure if it really blends that well, and I'm gonna go in one last time before I put it on the Caffeine Man rating chart. Not much. I don't want to get too much sugar going through me. I would say that it's got a decent berry flavor, but then after a few seconds, the tropical tries to come in and it just pulls away that good berry flavor and replaces it with not really that great a flavor. So, in looking at the Caffeine Man rating chart, I'm not really even sure what to compare it to on the Caffeine Man rating chart, so I'm going to randomly put stuff up there because this is somewhat of a random kind of drink. If they stayed with that blueberry flavor and complemented it with something else, this would probably rate like in the high 8s. But that other flavor comes in and it pulls away, and it's just not really that great at all. And I honestly would not be able to drink any more of that because of that flavor. And even now, it lingers in your mouth a bit, and it's not that great of a flavor. So I am going to give this a 7.1, and the only reason it's not in the 6s is because that berry flavor is actually a pretty good berry kind of flavor that even though it disappears, it's still in there. It's its one only redeeming quality that it has. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you again to Energy Drink Josh for sending me this drink. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to check him out on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, check him out on Twitter. You can also check me out on Instagram at CaffeineMan1, as well as on Twitter at CaffeineMan1. I'm also on Facebook for all you guys who don't use either Twitter or Instagram. I mean, I'm old, so of course I have Facebook. But thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. Alright guys, I'm at 2,282. See how this competition's going. He is at 2,290, so he's 8 ahead of me. 8, just 8. We gotta catch up to him, guys. Now I know I shout him out in my videos when he sends me drinks, so that's probably helping him out. But I also need you guys to not just go to his page, but to follow me too. I gotta figure something out. I gotta find a way to catch up to him somehow.